Let it breathe, flame. I'm giving steam. Dirty Mike the Fiend, we can put you on a team. You know, true story. We on the road to glory. Rag the riches from the soccer pitches, kicking this you want it. Come on.
What's happening, my beautiful people? Today's EP, we've got that good material. Drop a thumbs up if you want another Road to Glory this week. If you want to skip the line at Disney World, and yes, this is an analogy, and you need cheap, safe, and reliable Ultimate Team coins, head over to FifaCoinZone.com and use Dirty at checkout. The links are in the description. You can get that squad that you've been dreaming about right now. Right now. It's time to lift off, my friends, and we aren't heading to the moon. NASA did not sign Dirty Mike. But we are going to get started with some trading. And that's why you see all these silvers on screen. And a subscriber tweeted me. And I would have screen capped his tweets and shown them on screen, but it was a paragraph. I think it came out to 6 or 7 tweets. But the gist of things is that we are looking for rare silvers in leagues that are not the big four. So no Bundesliga, no Serie A, no BPL, and no Liga BBVA. We want to go into other leagues that have strong silvers that are regularly used. The Mexican League was the example he used, as well as the Dutch domestic league, excuse me. And that's what we're doing. I'm looking for players that I think can be used, can be resold. And I was doing this in the middle of the night, which isn't always the best time to pick up players. It can be if people make mistakes, but it's kind of tricky. You're not going to have nearly as many options if you are looking for players at 2, 3 a.m. U.S. time, because that's also 8, 9 a.m. in the UK or in Europe, and that's a bad time period in general. FUT is most dead during that time period. However, as a positive point, your connection with opponents is always good to go. You do not lag very frequently. Someone had to have bad internet, or you met someone from Asia. That's the only time that I ever lag or have delay throughout that time period. And as you see on screen, we've got a new concept squad. And in the previous installment of this episode, I asked you guys, hey, submit a fitness squad. Hit me with a link. And a lot of people put links, and whoever got the most upvotes, that's what we were going to use. Didn't get a lot of upvoting in general. I guess you guys just checked out a few squads and kept it moving. But we do have the 5-star skiller Nani. We've got the legendary Steven Gerrard. He's a class act. I even have respect for him beating up somebody at the bar, and I don't like Liverpool whatsoever. I am not a Liverpool supporter by any means. As you can see, here's a few of the players we picked up, all around 250, 300, 350, 400 maybe as a maximum, and that's another key to making this trading technique work for you. You cannot overspend. Please don't do that. It's going to cause all sorts of issues. You're not going to make your coins back. I was even debating, do I sell Heskey? Do I sell players like Giles Barnes? Do I keep them around the series for the long haul, because these are silvers that I think are notable. They have prestige. Giles Barnes is from the Houston Dynamo. He's arguably our best attacking player. And Heskey, we all know about Heskey. But I might have to shift these guys off. Might have to sell them. They don't sell for a lot, but any coins is good coins when you're working up and you're trying to build your ultimate FUT squad. As you can see, we're just relisting, making things happen. I think with most trading techniques at this point, you have to be patient. Just trading in general, you have to be patient and buy at one time period and then relist at another. As you see, we're searching for an opponent. We're going with the bread and butter team with Balassi, Quadrado, Welbeck. And our first opponent has Balotelli and Murata. And I'm seeing more 3 at the back recently, and I don't know if it's good or if it's bad. And my fitness team is not really that cheap. If you guys are looking for a super discount fitness squad, it's not expensive by any means, but it's not 5K, it's not 10K. As you see, the classic ball roll drag back. That should have been a goal. I wish Balassi had a little bit better shooting. That would be a game changer, as it is nice having those 5-star skills. And I've noticed 5-star skillers tend to have better first touches on the ball, as they should, right? As they should. I want to talk a little bit about the patch as well in this video. I did make a patch rant, so if you haven't seen that, if you are not enjoying FIFA quite as much, and you guys know I am a FIFA supporter. I am somebody who plays FIFA year-round, and I don't typically complain as we go up 1-0 finally. I was knocking on the door I was just waiting for something to go my way. Please open the floodgates, and that's exactly what happens as we draw a penalty kick. But I'm a FIFA supporter. I'm a FIFA fan. I play the game year-round, whether it's good, whether it's bad, and I don't make too many videos complaining about the game too heavily. I try to be as unbiased as possible. I just think the new patch doesn't help the game. It makes sloppier gameplay, and there's just so many different areas that I'm not impressed with off first impression. As you see, hey, a nice little rainbow from Lallana. And I really like Lallana this year. I think he's a great non-rare option. You need a cheap player in the BPL. He can play the center mid spot. He can play the cam position. Get him in the middle, though. He's not that quick as Velocity gets to working. And I was debating doing an Elastico tutorial very soon because it's a skill move that I don't see people use much. It's oof, bang down the post. They do get the rebound. But it's a skill that I don't see used in Twitch streams, used on YouTube videos, and it's so much value to me. It's just a good changeup, and it's quick, man. Oh, you can catch somebody off guard. We got the new squad build, by the way. We've got the new squad built, and I think with the new patch, EA was aiming for higher rated players to become more important. That's what I think. But they screwed up. They screwed up. As you can see, the instructions for the 4-3-2-1, and I'm going to talk about this a little more at the end of the video, but I don't know that I want to have two squads both in a 4-3-3 variation, even though, hey, the 4-3-2-1, I know it's not necessarily a 4-3-3 variation, but it is, come on. It's still set up like a 4-3-3. It doesn't play identical, it's just the spacing and the plan of attack. Your way of attacking is somewhat similar. I mean, it's a little bit quicker, a little more direct, a little more YOLO in the 4-3-2-1 versus the 4-3-3-4. That's a great variation, by the way. Still my favorite. As Gerard, can you slot it? Oh, my man could have slotted it. I kind of rather have one squad that is in either a 4-2-3-1, as you see that Elastico, or a 4-1-2-1-2. And then the other team can be some sort of 4-3-3. Just so you have a little bit of a change-up. You've got that central presence. Some days you're going to need that ping-pong, tiki-taka passing. And it's important to have that as an option. As you see the build-up here, look at that pullback from Yilmaz. Can you finish? It's on your dominant left foot. You better slot that home. And I've also noticed that first-time shooting with the new patch seems to be a little bit more effective. And I'm not mad at that. I'm all for scoring good goals, making things happen, anything that can increase gameplay, and that's one of the few positives I found. Decent save there from the goalkeeper, and this game finishes 2-0. Sometimes we've had 14 shots. How did we have 14 shots and only 2 goals? As we're going into the catalog again, you guys will probably see me do this throughout a lot of the series. Anytime I get an opportunity to get free coins, I will take it. So what I did there is buy the kits. And then if you ever have issues with items showing up for Ultimate Team, back out and go back in. And that's all you saw me do. We're going to quick sell those kits. Another 500-600 coins. And it only took me all of a minute, if that. Probably less. Let's be fair. But we're going into another match. Another 3 at the back. I'm telling you, I'm seeing a lot of 3 at the back. I know this is low divisional play. And that's why I'm trying to play more matches in this series. Because I want us to progress relatively fast, because it's easier to make a judgment and to talk about things that are happening if you're in a little bit of a higher division, because the players and the pool of players you're going to get mixed and matched with are just better, right? They're just better. And then you see a lot of different squads. You're going to see different types of play styles that you can choose to incorporate. As you see that first time shot from Lallana. That was beautiful. That was beautiful, man. And that 5-star weak foot. Don't tell me it's not useful. It is. As we're working this counterattack, and I don't know how Welbeck's able to actually hold this up. But we put that body in front of him, a little no touch, lay it off to Quadrado. Can you finish? Damn, that was nice. I didn't think I was going to be able to scoot and boot that into the near post. The goalkeeper had it covered, but it was just perfect. It came right off the crossbar, and we're in that good money position. As we unfortunately miss a finish. 3-0. It's okay. It's okay. We've been efficient at halftime. And free kicks, some people have been asking me. I still feel that they are the same from the beginning of the year, at least the way that I'm taking free kicks, as that's a huge mistake. Get a little of a flare finish. And I'm going to show you an incredible statistic at the end of this video. Welbeck, not because of that goal, but Welbeck's statistics for 9 games. Wow. You won't believe what I'm going to put on display. You won't believe it. As I'm checking out some of these players, a few have sold. I actually sold Nani to buy the left wing version of him because it started to become a chemistry issue. I didn't realize with the left forward and the right forward position, if you have a left mid or a right mid, you get 5 chem. That's a problem. I don't like using players under 6 chem, and I'm really not a fan of 6. I prefer 7 at least, but 8 and 9 is perfect, or 10, however that works, no problem. I don't see a difference at all in gameplay. Double it. Oh, don't you double him like that. Oh. Lalana, that was disgusting, my friend. If I could grow a beard correctly, then, you know, we could become friends, but that was gross to double drag back. Another full tutorial on my channel that's there. It's 100% there. If you're going to win in style, or if you're going to go up against an opposition, that's the way to do it. Outside of the box shooting, skilling, killing, and chilling with somebody. Yeah, I've been trying to get these ladies to Netflix and chill. It's been tricky though. They don't seem to be as into FIFA as they are to Netflix, right? If that ever happens in society, we're going to be in a great position. So we get some decent build up there. A little bit sweaty. I didn't necessarily need the extra pass, but I'll take it. And there's the rage quit. We have a rager. First one of the EP. And we're going to go right back into another game. Onto the fitness squad here. And we have a weird team to come up against. EYC with Palacio. And that's about it. Nothing else I'd rather talk about there. Not a great formation choice. Just a strange decision all the way around. And look at that for a beginning. Oh, that could have been special. It's been special. And I wish that this new patch didn't have this direct play. You must play with so much directness. It has to be a pass, 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 and then maybe into a quick skills we get a quality finish. But it just upsets me, right? I want to play FIFA with the additional passing, with some of that nice build-up as we bang down another post. JR is 2 for 2 with banging down the post today. 1-0 at halftime, but we are in control. We're not on the back end. We are driving this vehicle as we get a beautiful scoop turn. We take our time, as we should. Another finesse shot. I've been really impressed with that right winger. I think he's a Turkish guy. I haven't used him this year. I want to say that I put him into action last year in some kind of squad. I don't think he was impressive statistically. I'm not sure how to say his name either. Is it Torre? I'm going to go with Torre. He sounds like the bull from Pokemon. I think that's right. If not, then I'm just so off right now, but I tried. As we bang home another goal. Look at that weak foot though. What's up? What's up, Big Yilmaz? Barak! And if 1, 2, 3, and 4 is good, then 5 has to be better. As we add some more misery, and we're dancing in the 90th minute with our 5th goal. So many shots though. Every single game, I'm seeing more shots and more on target than before. We're gonna relist some of the silver players. Gonna let them fly. I was going to try to list them up during a little bit more of a premium hour and see if that helped to sell these relatively quickly. But we will find out. I want to get an inform very soon. That's going to be something that I'm interested in purchasing. As you can see, we got Ross Barkley, who's still our goal scoring leader easily. But that might change. He wasn't as involved in this episode. And then we have Welbeck, who has 13 assists in 9 games. 13 assists. So what I need you guys to do for me. As you can see, we're 18-0 in divisions. 3.61, and then only conceding 4 goals. You're just not going to lose many games like that. But what I need you guys to do is we're going to revamp our main squad. And I want you guys to link me squads in the comments down below. However, it's a little bit more complicated than that. We've got one catch. I want to keep about half the team. I don't want to change everybody. I want to keep about half the team. It's a good squad. I just need to have a formation that's a little more centralized. I can't have 2 4-3-3s that are wild. And because we just made the fitness team, I don't want to change that one. We're probably going to have anywhere between, I would say, 10 to 25,000 coins to work with. Because I can sell some players in this starting 11. So it's just a matter of who you include or who you the sides you still want on the team and players you're going to eliminate, we might be losing some of these left wings and right wings if we're going more centralized. But even the 4-1-2-1-2, the wide version, would be fine. But I want you guys to go ahead and get in the comments, help a brother out. Because I think it's time for us to go ahead and make a few adjustments. We got to get to as strong as a team as possible very soon, because we are moving on up, and this new patch has made the game a little bit harder. There's still a learning curve. I haven't totally adjusted, and I just have not been excited. It does not excite me. But if you guys enjoyed the content, drop a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all the good stuff at Dirty Mike USA, and I have a lot more coming your way ASAP.